The Roman Senate ordered the creation of a settlement in 43 BC for refugees of war in the conflict with the Allobroges. The relocated population had been expelled from Vienne, an important trading center during the Roman Empire located approximately 22 miles away from the present-day Lyon. The group initially encamped at the confluence of the Saone and Rhone River, located on the southern periphery of the contemporary city. The foundation of the initial settlement was constructed upon the highlands of Fourviere Hill. Traces of the aqueduct are still visible throughout the hillsides and villages that lead into contemporary Lyon. Water became life for any congregating settlement. The majority of the water flow remained underground. Complex piping systems concealed unwarranted access, encroaching neighbors, and protected the network against erosion. The troughs were constructed deep and lined with clay to prevent water leakage. Within settlements, the fresh spring water was stored in a concentrated tank called a Castellum. From this location, smaller pipes branched out into fountains, public baths, and, for the privileged, directly into their household. Manholes and shafts were constructed to enable access for inspecting and cleaning the subterranean system. The aqueduct arches were composed of stone, brick, and fastened by volcanic cement called polenzano that served as mortar. The strength and durability of the bonding would survive centuries. Temporary wooden scaffolding was constructed to enable elevated access. Completed Roman aqueducts required decades to complete, employing slaves for the brutal and hazardous construction work. Their tasks concentrated on ditch digging and stone hauling. A water curator supervised the operation, repairs, and upgrades. Sluice gates were employed to redirect the water away from an alternative path from damaged pipes. From Saint-Chamond, the aqueduct flowed northward towards Genelac in the Loire department. The construction swerved abruptly west at the outskirts towards neighboring Chagnon. This path followed the course of the Dureze River. The route again abruptly returned back to the direction of Genelac, bypassing the village before heading north to the outskirts of Chabaniere. 3 significant underground tunnels are incorporated into that routing. Chabaniere is left with external traces of the aqueduct. When followed through to its entirety, the aqueduct remains one of the most astounding feats of engineering imaginable. Without water access, the settlement of Lyon would have floundered. Today, we take such access for granted. Early Rome could not presume such certainty, particularly in the outer provinces.